Welcome back to the Film Zone. Today we're going to go back to 2008, take a look at a game between the Phoenix Suns and the New Orleans Hornets. Game went to double overtime and was just pretty crazy overall. A lot of good players doing a lot of good things in this game. Chris Paul for the Hornets had one of his best games ever. Went for 42 points, 9 assists, and 8 steals. David West went for 21 and 13 alongside him. Peja Stojakovic at 26 for the Hornets. And Gennaro Pargo came off the bench with 22 for them. Byron Scott was the coach back then for New Orleans. And then this was Mike D'Antoni and the 7-second Suns. Steve Nash in this game had 32 points, 12 assists, but a costly 10 turnovers. Amar'e Stoudemire went for 26 and 20. Big boy game from him. Shaq was watching from the stands after being acquired in a trade. Grant Hill was still playing in this game for the Suns. And then we had Boris Diaw, Leandro Barbosa, both scoring 20-plus for the Suns. So this was a crazy game. Both teams ended with more than 130 points. And we're going to break it down into quarters to keep these videos from being too long. So let's take a look at quarter one. And we're going to start with the Suns using screens to get a mismatch down in the paint. We're going to start with the inbound here, and you can see Paul on Nash there in the post. And Nash is going to come up and set a screen to get that switch there. So now you have Paul on Grant Hill in the post. Hill's going to get the ball, and he's got a baby in the post with Paul on him. He's going to finish that pretty easily. So the Suns there using screens to get a more favorable post matchup. And then here we're going to see the three-point ability of Nash. He's going to get the screen set for him here. Both defenders going to jump towards the three-point line to guard that three. Opens up an easy driving lane for him to get to the rim. Suns are going to showcase the speed that they play with here. Camera cuts to the guy who just scored, and before it gets back to the ball, Stoudemire already has it inside the arc and is dunking on the other end. Here we're going to see a lucky sequence for the Suns out of a broken play. Nash is going to get the ball into the post here. Pass out is going to be sloppy. It's going to bounce off the foot there. But Nash is going to end up with it. Big man on him. Should not be guarding him out there. Gives him too much space. And that's an easy look for a sharpshooter from deep. Series of screens is going to set up a Stojakovic three here. You see the first one there. Slows down the defender a little bit. And then the second one here does it a little bit more. And that gives just enough space for Stojakovic to get the open look. Here we're going to see the gravity of Stoudemire. He's going to cut to the paint here, and the weak side defender is going to step up just to ensure that he doesn't get the ball there. And in doing that, leaves the guy in the corner wide open, and that's an easy three. Hornets running on the fast break here, and the Suns, they've only got 3 defenders, but they've got 4 guys to worry about. And Paul, seeing the floor, he realizes that these 2 guys here are shifted towards him and the man on his right. That leaves the top defender to worry about 2 guys. And you can see Paul's head shift towards Stojakovic there. The defender's going to react to that, jump up. That leaves the cutter wide open, and Paul seals the deal with the pass. Quick play here shows the elite floor vision of Paul, the elite shooting of Stojakovic. And then right here we're going to see a failure to box out. No body on Barbosa there, and he's going to out-jump him for the rebound and get the free 2 points. Hornets are going to run a set to free up Stojakovic on this end, and we're going to see 2 screens set in opposite directions. First one here is going to give him a little bit of space, then the center is going to run down, follow him, hit the defender with that second screen, give Stojakovic more space, and he's able to look for his shot and hit it here. Suns are going to show that speed again here. Ball is inbounded, and then only 2 or 3 seconds later, Nash is down the court, and that sets up an easy look at 3. Now we're going to see that set for Stojakovic again. There's the first screen there at the free throw line. He's going to run down and get the second screen here. But this time what we're going to see is Paul not making that pass in. So they go to the second look, and that's a screen up top for Paul. That's going to switch him onto Stoudemire, who has no interest in guarding him. Already he's turned around and run towards the basket. And that's an open 3. He's going to hit it. Here we're going to see another example of bad boxing out, this time from the Suns. Paul is going to miss this shot, but you're going to see there no body-on-body box out. That man is free to crash the boards. He's going to grab the offensive rebound. And we're going to see it again right here. No box out. If we look at it a bit more closely, you can see no effort to box out until he's already passed him. Pargo is going to get to the rim, compete for the board, and get 2 points that should have been avoided. And at the end of the quarter, bad transition defense gives Paul way too much space, and he's going to hit the three with a few seconds left in the quarter. All right, that's the first quarter. If you made it all the way through, thank you for watching, and we'll be back soon with the second quarter.